Hi everyone, it's Sunday, January 19th, time for another HideNet Week in Review. I'm Vera Dordick. It was a quiet week in the U.S. market, partly because Chinese buyers are already winding down for their New Year holiday, which starts on January 25th. The modest level of reported trading saw prices steady for steers. One producer reported that they had a decent sales volume, but overall it was a quieter week than a number of people expected. With regard to regular weight heavy Texas steers, no sales were reported this week, so the previous level of $28 on 68 pounds still remains valid. With regard to the cow market, interest is said to be good and prices are unchanged. We'll have to see how they hold up after the Chinese holiday because some people believe there will be some changes for cows. U.S. slaughter for the week was estimated to be 631,000, which was a little more than 1% lower than last week's 640,000. With regard to the export figures, there really wasn't anything to write home about. Combined shipments were okay at 554,300, but sales were disappointing at a combined 391,800, of which wet blue accounted for 55,300. In our observations this week, we take a look at this month's annual market slowdown because of the Chinese New Year and what sources are saying about business for the coming year. From South America, editor Ronald Guiel reports from Brazil that both raw material and TR1 prices remain unchanged. Fresh hides are at 57 cents in reals per kilo, which is 14 US cents. TR1 is still firm at 55 cents per square foot, and this is because demand has been good enough for the quality selections that it's allowed suppliers to insist on steady or better prices. We'll have to wait until after the Chinese New Year again to see if this situation holds in February. In other news from Brazil, we have projections for 2020 from AB Calçados, which expects growth in the footwear industry to be 2.5%. From elsewhere in Latin America, we have the results of Argentina's Éfica Footwear Fair and a report that an Argentinian shoe brand is closing its stores and will be a digital-only operation. With the start of the year, there are a variety of industry fairs and events throughout Latin America, so we have a number of stories on those this week. Moving over to Europe, editor Andrea Guolo says that prices are indeed higher for a range of selections across the European market. The English 36 Plus ox is no exception, and sales took place at 80 pence to 83 pence per kilo. In Ireland, the better selections are now being sold for 80 to 85 cents in euros, and this is higher than in December. With regard to cows, Andrea says that the market is largely stable, but a number of origins did indeed see some increases this week. And as a matter of fact, last week he predicted that this sector would see some changes. For bulls, low slaughter has driven prices higher for quite a few origins, with some seeing particularly low availability. Andrea says that we should keep an eye on bulls in the coming weeks because some origins may see continuing increases. In his analysis this week, he takes a look at these increases, what the reasons are for prices going up, and what the outlook is for the market's recovery this year. That's all we have for today. I hope you'll join us next Sunday. For now, good night from HideNet.